So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know why, but Emerald Coast was just kind of calling to me today. And generally when that happens, we just go with it, head to whatever map it is, and go and see what the hunt brings us. So we're gonna head out here. It is 5:22 a.m. and we're just gonna see if we can find anything good. Now, of course, when hunting Emerald Coast, we gotta come down here to the coast itself, especially around sunrise. It looks really, really cool. But we are, of course, going to be looking for some crocs. So I brought the 300 AR. We have not done this with the duplex scope, and I'm hoping, as we have there, maybe we can achieve a little bit better accuracy on those next shots, and it can just allow us to cover more ground more quickly. If we don't have to sit there and wait for crocs to float all the way back in or anything like that, that can really allow us to check this entire thing as efficiently as possible. So to this point, it has literally been all level 6s. Hopefully we can find one big one somewhere, but a nice gold got him middle neck a little low, which is probably worth keeping in mind. But a pretty decent start, gold croc to get us going. That is one of the other options, obviously, down here along the coast. In addition to that, isn't that a bunch of stubble quills sitting out right past them there? It is indeed. Got a level 2 there that was maybe decent. I can't get the thing spotted again. What are they doing? It was like every time we'd spot one, they'd take a little hop. That was odd. The one halfway decent one, though, we just can't get respotted. Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and take that big 4 band tag. He's up to 125. It's nothing real special, but solid. That's going to drop him in his tracks. And now that those things are out of the way, because they probably will fly. Yeah, they're defensive. That guy, up to 217. So decent, but not huge. So we will take this guy, by the way. Probably don't need the headlamp anymore. It was a double lung, and I was wondering, because that last shot was kind of low, and he was sort of like flinching still. Straight through the heart, albeit mostly by accident. 123 score, we will take that. We're already, about halfway up the coast. Just nothing super interesting, but it only takes one. Now, this is an interesting turn of events. We've got a max would estimate Red Fox track, and as much as I'd love a diamond or anything like that, we've had this thing going on here on Emerald Coast for forever. 12 scoring Red Fox, which, if this is a level 7, is basically guaranteed to score 12, always seem to be the precursor to something good. So, decent chance, almost any way this ends up, it's going to be a positive. We shall soon find out. As we have a decent hog deer running there, we'll get back on this track. And we do have a decent Rusa buck out there, up to 129. Might just go ahead. Try to get that with the 7mm. It is really cool to see them be so much more resilient than they used to be as well, with the class change and everything, but still following this guy along, and I get the impression he probably is in the middle of warping. It's all straight line tracks, so he could be right ahead of us, he could be a kilometer away yet. Might as well take a decent Rusa when we get the chance. And right in line with our next track here is our Rusa deer. He has a gold 116, got him double lung, and I decided because not only they, but Sandbar as well are much tougher than they used to be, we'd bring the 7mm here, and I think in that case, worked out pretty good. Still no Red Fox, but running into some other stuff is pretty cool. There he is, finally. So a mythical, which means there's a chance he could still score 12. Gonna try to do this thing here with the double shot. That worked pretty good right behind that tree. Gotta be careful, like if they roll behind some solid obstacle, you're really out of luck with that. Also, apparently, I didn't customize the 22-250. Brought it today because, of course, it was the gun that came with Emerald Coast, but I'm not so sure it's going to be snowing around here anytime soon, so maybe if we go back to a lodge, we'll change that. But, oh, he's a 13.25, so actually a pretty nice one. About 0.8 shy of diamond. First shot, really no change there. Second shot through the heart. That we will take. 2 kilometer track to get him down. Oh my, what the heck? I don't know if we just got attacked by that guy a little bit. Did that shot get through the water? I think it did. Whoa. Just turn around, that guy's fleeing. And I'm pretty sure we managed to get a vital. He's up to 1100 something, so could be anywhere in there. And, back to the original task at hand, running up the coast here. Might have gotten something good. And just barely did we even manage to do so. If that wasn't the 300 AR, if that was maybe even the 300 bolt, I'm not so sure that goes very well at all. Let's see what we just shot here. A diamond croc 1042, not bad. Yeah, that was intestine stomach. Fortunately, Not too far underwater to stop the bullet, double lung at 24 meters on the follow-up. Dark brown variant, and you know, we actually got full session score. So, it ended up bringing them down really fast, but what I was gonna say, as we've kind of redone our trophy lodges and getting things going with all that and, you know, eventually redoing the second lodge as well, maybe we can work some extra diamond crocs into it. We've got 5 or 6 of them. Most of them I don't think are displayed. Now, here's one you won't see every day, a max weight estimate female red fox. Now, obviously, female red fox cannot make diamond. The biggest they can possibly get is mythical. They can actually score right about 12. But, I don't know. I think it went up to this rest zone. And then maybe it was down there where that mail warning called from. Hopefully it's not far. Okay, there she is finally. That is a mythical. So, pretty good chance that's a max weight estimate female fox. Because I think, as we had a perfect shot there from the 22-250, still in the winter cosmetics, by the way. But I think it's 12.05 kilos, something like that. They can just barely eclipse the 12 mark as female red fox. So, pretty cool to see. Like I said, not something you see every day. And by the way, quite a track. Just like back and forth, weird zigzagging she did. Oh, 12.60, that is the max actually. So I was off by a bit. However, max weight, max score, female red fox. Not quite as good, obviously, as if it had been a male, because that would have been a huge diamond. Tracked her nearly 3 kilometers, got her through the heart though, with the 22-250. And I would say, in all likelihood, that will be the rarest thing we kill this hunt. I've seen exactly one of those ever. And you know, red fox are one of the species that have been in the game for the entirety of the nearly 8 years it has been out. So that's honestly really cool. Just not really a lot we can do with it. It's sort of just a gold red fox. Oh my goodness. A melanistic magpie goose. Okay. There's crocs here. And I don't know if they're just gonna spook. Like, obviously what we can do is come back here with a setup and try to get them that way. But they're at least looking like they're gonna maybe circle. Or are they? I mean, he's attentive now. I hate that we just didn't take a shot, but there's that chance that they just come around and maybe go and land. And they still could do that, but if they spook from the crocs, then obviously we got problems. What we're gonna do for now is just kind of keep an eye on them. I guess we'll fling some shots. They're far enough away, it won't spook them. Maybe by some miracle. Oh, what the? Maybe they are gonna land. Hold up. Crocs run around in front of us. Gotta get eyes on them again. They just got a render? I didn't think they were that far, but I guess they did. Alright, okay, it doesn't show on the map where we had spotted that. This is gonna be a thing. Alright, well, we're gonna try to make it happen. Get this guy taken care of first, and man, if we can get that, there's a couple of things we need to do. We're gonna come in here, and what we'll do, they were flying basically this direction, so we'll probably set up like somewhere down in there, maybe just a little bit over. One of the most important things is gonna be spooking all the crocs on our way in, so that if we do get that melanistic to come back, we can actually, you know, have him land, or at least attempt to land, as opposed to just spooking from crocs. That guy ends up being a gold, but not gonna lie to you, I really don't care about that right now. What I care about is finding a way to get that mela. I mean, this is gonna be a struggle. There are magpie geese absolutely everywhere. We haven't even gotten the decoys set up. There's gotta be like 5 or 6 flocks around us. I mean, that's not it. It ain't gonna be too hard to identify, like that's the one positive. But man, like, this does feel like a good spot to set up the decoys because every other goose on the map appears to be here. No mela just yet, but yeah, let's maybe find a little opening and try to do that. So these ones are gonna land. That's a huge plus. Just to know that, for one, I thought that was the mela at first, but it's just the wings. We don't have any crocs close enough to immediately spook these geese. Now the wind is moving towards them, and even though that probably won't be a huge factor, it's something to keep in mind. I don't see any sign of the mela, so probably we'll just pop that biggest 4. That would be, I had it somewhere in here. That guy right there. Did he? I think we missed him and shot at 3, but anyway, like I said, seems to be beneficial to do that kind of thing, and we'll just keep watching. So another big 4 on the ground there. Still no sign of our Mela. Gonna actually get that one. Get reloaded here so we actually have 5 rounds. I feel like this can work. This spot feels good and there's a lot of geese. Can't be that many flocks that we haven't seen, honestly. I mean, it seems to me this is just a really good area for geese generally. Lots of zones and stuff like that. But no sign of our Mela, so I don't know where that flock is at. But I don't think they're going to be coming in over here. So what we'll do is kind of go back towards where we initially encountered them and try a setup over on that end. At some point, maybe they'll come back. Typically, I find it's better to go set up in the direction they were flying, but for this, we've been here a while and absolutely no sign of them whatsoever. Got a small flock coming over, but I believe he was in a bigger flock than that anyway. So real quick, we got the one level 3 that was 3.41 as a gold. By the way, really hoping that's the area the Mela scores in. And then I think this one over here was actually a decent sized. And maybe for the sake of it, we'll run all the way down because we could fast travel. That guy's a 3.6, so actually pretty nice one. But yeah, just in case like somehow they're landed in between here, it could even help to spook them, get them out of their zone. But just to have a chance of encountering them because I just don't know where else to look. There they are, finally. Okay, just got this set up at the new spot. There is our melanistic. I just spooked some crocs. Man, please just come down here and land, or even get close enough. I have the 10 gauge, and we have birdshot equipped. So if that opportunity ends up what we got to go for, we will do that. Look at that goose. I mean, it just looks incredible. Now, we didn't even get to where I wanted to be. He's right over top of us, but I don't think I want to take that shot unless it's needed. They're all calm. They should land from that way. They should land into the wind. Ah, man, it is so obviously melanistic up there. It's so cool. They are attentive, which obviously we don't want. I don't think they're going to land on this circle yet either. This combination of trying to keep him spotted and keep the shotgun ready amongst, like, I don't know, 50 geese around here really is stressing me out. I just hope this next one, he's alert. Do we do it? Just gonna keep an eye on him a little bit longer. Oh, did they leave? I think they spooked. I don't think that hit him either. Man, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe that. Yes! Yes! Oh, God. Oh, I thought he was gonna get away. I don't think I've ever reacted that big to a bird. Oh, my goodness. God, I got the 22 AR today. And, you know, it's got half the capacity of the Viren. I wanted to switch it up. Just about cost us, but we clutched that shot with the 22. Oh, my heart's beating so fast. I'm not gonna lie to you, I gotta leave, like, really soon, and I thought if they got away there, that was gonna be it. But he's dead. He should be right up here somewhere. I completely took my eyes off him. I don't know where he went, but we got him. We just gotta find him. So after all of that, melanistic Magpie Goose. Ah, look at that. Really, really cool looking. Can't quite stamp down all the grass, but that looks amazing. He is unfortunately just a silver, but 3.19 melanistic Magpie Goose. We got him with a shot to the wing at 180. They just look, whoa, they just look so cool. That's crazy. I'm so glad we managed to get that. I really, like, it was starting to feel like it wasn't gonna happen. And I think probably after, you know, all the struggles we went through to get him, we'll go ahead and take him back to the trophy lodge then. And again, talking about redoing stuff as we've redone the main lodge, that guy's definitely gonna have a place in there. Now we've got this area of our lodge over here, which is pretty much turned into our trophy bird area. From rare turkeys to our biggest diamond caper Kaylee, rare gray lag and tundra bean geese, and a couple of diamonds back there too. What I think we'll probably do is move this diamond cottontail and put the melanistic magpie right in this area. I think what we can probably manage is wings open and like facing inward. Just get, oh, that lamp's kind of in the way. Can that work? It might. Like behind the lamp can, maybe we move it. I would say that looks just a little bit better. Pretty cool to actually see like the size difference next to a turkey as well. But man, like look at that bird. Just jet black. You've got some like different sort of darker color tones with the wings in like the underbelly feathers. Just really, really cool looking. And we did just swap it with the capercaillie and put that over where we had the goose initially. But man, I mean, we got the diamond croc. We'll put that in the second lodge eventually. The stress of trying to get that bird. I mean, you know, I said Emerald Coast was kind of calling to me at the beginning of the hunt. And in all reality, that was one of the things that I was just imagining in my head. We've never had a melanistic magpie. We've gotten a couple of piebalds. We've got this big leucistic gold. Never had the mela until today. And it lived up to the heart-pounding adrenaline trying to get that down, especially after it just about got away. But anyway, I do think on that note, that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.